Looking to transform your family game nights? At Perfectly Picked Games, we specialize in family games that bring everyone closer. Our games aren't just fun. Kids and teens will learn how to take turns, develop basic strategy skills, and understand the thrill of winning and grace of losing. With our exclusive gift of games, you can give months of gaming excitement to your family. Choose a 3-month or 6-month gift, and we'll deliver hand-picked family games to your doorstep every month. And here's the best part. Right now, you can use the promo code GOLDENMOJO and receive 20% off your selected plan. Don't miss out on this exclusive offer. Use promo code GOLDENMOJO and save 20% today at Perfectly Picked Games.
Welcome, my little ghouls and goblins, to the United States of Paranormal, where every shadow hides a secret, and every laugh, well, let's just say, it's a little more than sinister. I'm your twisted tour guide. Ha 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 ha. And oh, isn't this just the perfect time for us to meet in the cold grip of October, when the veil between the living and the dead is thickest. Now sit back, turn off those lights, and join me, if you dare, for the tales that will twist your dreams into nightmares. Because here in October, with the United States of Paranormal, you're never really alone, are you?
Hello, all of my paranormal freaks out there. It is I, Golden J, hanging out with
The Rocker Chick
and
J-Dub.
And welcome to Clowntober. I think that I would play a very good Joker in the next Batman movie.
You're a Joker.
Think about it. What do you guys think? Email me, UnitedStatesParanormal@gmail.com. Would I make a good Joker in the next Batman movie? Facing off with Robert Pattinson. Just put him up. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses now, would you?
I'll spit out my drink.
I got a text from Lance today. He was listening to Golden 80s. We were talking Beetlejuice because we're doing an 80s Tober on Golden 80s. And we did Beetlejuice. And he's like, man, all this Michael Keaton, there better be an 89 Batman episode coming out soon. I love Jack Nicholson as the Joker in that movie.
Yeah, he was really good.
He was really, really good. But Heath Ledger, man, Heath Ledger made the fucking Joker. I mean, come on. I mean, that is the highest bar you can set. Was Ledger's Joker. Joaquin Phoenix? Anybody?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Is it his face? Is it just doesn't? I mean, is it? I don't know. I tried to watch the first Joker movie because I like the Joker as far as a villain for Batman, but I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it at all. It just wasn't there. I got to think halfway through it, and it's like, fuck this. And now I'm pissed because I don't want to watch it, and I probably won't, but I love Lady Gaga as an actress, and I imagine her as Harley Quinn is fucking amazing, but I just can't bring myself to watch Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker.
I liked Jared Leto as a Joker, too.
I did like Leto. It's a whole different twist on the Joker as far as, because Leto, I mean, I'm a big Leto fan. 30 Seconds to Mars. Mm-hmm. Most anything he's been in, I really liked. Although I never did get around to seeing, what was the fucking DC horror movie that he did? I want to say Morpheus, but that's not right.
Isn't that it?
Is it Morpheus?
I think so.
Because I keep thinking Morpheus is from fucking the Keanu Reeves movie, The Matrix.
Where he was like physically disabled and then got that.
Yeah, he did something to himself, and
and where he played the murderer in the
Oh shit!
The one that was a good one.
Yeah. He's so fucking good, man. And if you get a chance, people go out and watch 30 Seconds to Mars videos for their songs. I mean, we're talking about basically mini movies, and it's so funny because he's like the only one that has lines in these things. Like his brother Shannon has no fucking lines. It's like, okay, I'm the actor. You guys just play the background people. But the kill is probably one of the greatest videos ever.
Yeah.
With the spinoff of The Shining. So, yeah, Jared Leto's Joker was really good. But I still got to say Ledger's is my favorite. So,
yeah.
As much as I love Leto, got to see them in concert. Amazing. 30 Seconds to Mars is amazing. I was so pissed I didn't get a chance to see them this year. They were going to be at Ruoff. I think it's Ruoff. Is it still Ruoff? I don't know. They fucking changed the name like I changed my underwear 3 to 4 days.
Ew.
I lost my train of thought. They were going to be in Red Rock, and man, that about fucking killed me because I want to see a show. It's on my bucket list. It's on my to-do list, my wish list, whatever you want to call it, to see a show in Red Rock. And they were going to be there, and it was like a Wednesday night. It was something fucking weird as shit. And with everything we had going on this year, there was no way I was going to be able to afford to go out there and see it. But maybe I'll get them next time.
That's why I don't understand. Why do they do concerts during the week? I mean, people still go, but...
Red Rock is one of those places that you only have a certain amount of time where you can use that venue, so you fill it up every chance you get. Our friends Billy and Tina have been out there, 2 or 3 times to see shows. They said it's absolutely fucking amazing. It's such a... My first love for Red Rock came when I saw John Mayer do a show. I saw him. I don't remember when it was, but that's when I actually said, man, this guy's got some talent as a guitar player. I mean, your body is the wonderland. Come on, John Mayer. Give me something that's good. Okay, there it is right there. That's pretty fucking good. All right, so.
Yes.
Let's break this down. The rocker chick started off strong at 2-0 in the Battle of Louisiana.
Okay.
And then Golden Jay comes back with 2 votes to tie it up, baby. Thank you guys for the votes.
Hey, J-Dub got one.
let's talk about that here in a minute. I want to thank their listeners for voting for Golden Jay, because a vote for Golden Jay is a vote for Prime Rib. And then J-Dub snuck in there with 1. However, I did talk with the judges, and they have revoked that vote because she voted for herself.
Who are the judges? I'm going to beat them up.
It was Ozzy and Shasta.
Shasta would never do that to me.
She said no belly rubs, and so no vote.
Well, if Ozzy said that, then no more nummies. I'm not bringing them anymore.
Oh, man, I just threw that poor pup under the bus, didn't I? And then, it come out of nowhere. I'm not even sure it really should count because, you know, it is
they
blood.
would not pick me just because I'm blood. They would not.
The rocker chick picks up 2 more votes to make it 4-2 to 1. We'll give her the 1. Yeah? Okay, she can have the 1. The judges have spoken. They have reinstated your single vote.
Thank you. I'm sure they did.
They did. I heard I have an actual earpiece in. They were talking to me like fucking referees at a football game. So yes, I'm going to call it good on the Battle of Louisiana. And the rocker chick is now, is that 3 fucking victories for you over the battles?
Sure.
Have you won all 3 of the battles so far?
Yeah, I think so.
It's all because she sang, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm singing the whole fucking next one. Just wait.
And sorry, guys, if you hear me sniffle it, I got a cold.
She did. She sounds way better than she did 2 days ago.
That's good.
And the next time we record, we'll all have a cold.
Thanks, J-Dub. Well, I'll just put...
sharing is caring.
That's right. Yeah. We're one big family here.
Yeah.
I did get I was going to bring this up on my computer, but it's a little it's a little funky to do because it came in a text message. So I'm actually going to hold this up to my phone up to the microphone so you guys can hear it. It's only a 30-second clip, but we did get a little voicemail. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
Hey, Golden Jay. I hope you and the rocker chick are doing great. I wanted to let you know I just listened to your Other Side episode. You guys did a good job, and I wanted to tell you, Logan's outro usually goes like this. To all you hitchers and drifters out there, don't worry about what's going to happen to you when you die, because it'll be me and Golden Jay waiting for you on the other side. And then he does something impulsive like, da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, bye.
That is from Larissa.
That's good.
I loved it so much. I wanted to get it over, and it's been hectic with Clowntober, so it did not happen. But so I apologize. That's not too bad. You guys could hear it pretty well, right?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. All right. I don't think we have any emails to go over.
Well, dang.
I know.
Dang.
Unless you want to get from holiday merch drop countdown. I do want to say, as of this last Monday, if you missed it, then go check it out. Under the Seasons in Hell. Is Seasons in Hell? Damn, I don't even know my own fucking podcast world. Seasons in Hell podcast, the Sports Network. We did dropped on Monday, the NHL podcast called the Puck Yeah podcast.
Puck Yeah.
Yeah. With Lance. So if you haven't had a chance to go back and listen to it, jump on over to Seasons in Hell Sports Network on Golden Mojo Entertainment. We also have Indiana Chiefs fans and the Gridiron Kings on that same network. So go check it out. I'm super impressed with how Lance has put this together, and I'm super excited for him as we charge forward into the NHL season.
Woo.
It's gonna be good. Anything else? I think I covered a lot there.
You did.
So this happened to me and Lindsay today at the hospital when we were leaving.
Oh.
We were walking the hallway. We both looked behind us. There was nobody there, but we heard footsteps like somebody was walking right next to us.
No, you did not.
Yes, we did. We both did, because we both went and looked behind us, and there was nobody there. And we were both looking at each other like, did you just hear that? I was like, yeah, it was footsteps, like right here, wasn't it? She goes, yes. As we were leaving today.
Oh, my.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Morgie?
Spooky.
Yeah, it was Morgie.
Yeah, Morgie. Morgie gets the elevator for me all the time.
He does me too.
Yeah, I always thank him. For sure. I go walk around the corner and the elevator opens. And I just step inside and I go, thanks. And then I just go where I'm going to go. I was thinking about this the other day. Have you ever really pondered the elevator? You crawl into a fucking box and have you take you somewhere. No windows, no nothing. You just hope it gets you there. Mm-hmm. Is that the definition of insanity, or is it just me?
It's just you.
It's just
It's what it's meant to do.
I walked in. I'm like, I just crawled into a fucking metal box, and it's gonna lift me up, thousands of feet in the air.
It's very strong.
Well, at least it's not it's not a cable elevator. I think I'd be more concerned if it was a cable elevator.
Yeah.
We had an employee. I've known her for years. I actually grew up with her kids. They went to school with me, but she was a nurse there, and she would never touch the elevator. Never. She wouldn't transport patients. She had somebody else do it, and if they needed to go down the elevator, she had the biggest fear of elevators. Oh. So I guess that brings us to our question of the pod.
Let me ask you this.
Two-Sop edition.
What is your biggest fear?
Dick falls off.
Oh, my God.
Wow. That
would just be a little fear, right?
Oh, that's a burn. That's a burn. Don't you ever see that Saturday Night Live, the whole Scream with Pete Davidson? He's like, "What's your biggest fear?" He goes, "Dick falls off."
Can't still is.
Oh, well, what's your biggest fear? Being
trapped in an elevator. No.
Have you ever been trapped in a fucking elevator?
No.
It's a little disconcerting.
Never. I haven't, but I'm okay in tight spaces, I think.
She wouldn't sniff my butt crack earlier, so I know that's not true.
Jesus. Why do you even go there?
Gross.
My biggest fear would be being in someplace and the walls caving in. Does that make sense?
Like fucking Indiana Jones and Spears.
Today, I am sitting in my office. This brick
shit house. Yeah, I get it.
inside the factory. I'm in this little brick room, and like the oh my god,
ceiling.
Yeah, it's. Anyways, I'm encased in this little room, and the freaking forklift driver hits the wall, and I literally hands over the head, and
yeah,
and get up, run out the door, like what just happened, because it sounded like the whole thing was going to cave in on me.
Oh my god!
And this has happened to me before. I have a plug-in on the outside wall that's in the factory, and somebody actually ran their forks into it, and I was in the office, and it made this loud noise and popped, and the lights went out, and I'd have to say that's my biggest fear, that one of these days they're going to freaking hit the wall so hard that
it's going to cave in.
All those bricks are just going to...
When I was in there a few weeks ago, and I watched them go flying by that room on that forklift, I was like, boy, that's a lot of fucking trust for these guys to go flying through there like that.
It's a little nerve-wracking. Yeah. So yeah, that's I mean, anywhere, being in the house and a tornado come and, being trapped in somewhere that I can't get out of. Not like an elevator. I mean, but
being stuck in an elevator is a little unnerving, because you don't know that I haven't been stuck in an elevator in a long time. Mine was prior to them actually putting the phone system in there. So you didn't know. You rang the alarm and hoped that fucking somebody heard it and came and got you. So, I mean, you don't know. Am I going to get out of here? Am I just going to sit here all day? I mean, it's unnerving, but that's not my biggest fear.
What is your
biggest fear? Because now
fear?
I would just curl up and fucking go to sleep and be like,
Come
you guys
to me when you're ready.
You guys take your time. What's my biggest fear?
Mm-hmm.
My biggest fear, believe it or not, is, I don't know if you... So, I had a couple of days off because I was babysitting Sophia. Okay? Mm-hmm. And we went to Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Because I needed to set up an eye exam in the vision center, and then we went shopping. And my biggest fear is that something was going to happen to her. Somebody was going to try to grab her, or something was, and I feel that way with all the grandkids. It's like the way the world is now, and just wanting to grab children and shit like that. I mean, I wouldn't let Sophia out of my fucking sight at all, because I was just like, and nothing happened. I mean, I'm not saying anything was going to happen, but man, this world's so fucked up, and it's like, she's so adorable, and she's easy to get a hold of, and while you're checking out and you're fucking doing your credit card thing and you got your back to her, boom, you turn around and she's gone. I mean, that is a fear for me.
I understand that.
Or just going to Walmart in general. How about you, J-Dub?
I would probably have to say, I hate, if Sean and I drive separately somewhere and we leave and I'm following him or he's following me, my worst fear is to watch him get into an accident as I'm following him, or me get in an accident as he's following me, or him behind me, whatever. But yeah, every time that we drive separate and I have to follow him or he follows me, I'm like, right. Please, 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 please.
Yeah, I understand that.
I do too, because I had the same thing yesterday when you were so late getting home. And I know you stopped at the store to pick up a couple things, but I kept watching the clock. I'm like, God damn, she should have been home by now. And then you have that it's a little different than watching, but I had that fear, that thought process. It's like, God, what if something happened to her? I need to get off this mower and check, see where she's at. And then she pulled in. I'm like, okay, we're good.
Well, that's like when we went to Kings Island a couple of years ago, Sean was like, well, let's put our locations, share our locations with each other so that if we get lost in Kings Island, we'll be able to find each other.
Right.
So we never took it off.
Yep.
So like the other day when Verizon had that blackout, he couldn't get a hold of me. So he looked on the map and he could see I was at my parents' house, and he called my mom and her phone worked. So he's like, is your daughter there? And she's like, yeah. So,
well, that's good that he worries. That he still worries about you, and that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I think it's probably. I think you could generally say losing somebody that you're super, super close to is probably one of the biggest fears that we all have.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, insane. All right. Well, before we get started on my story here, I just want to show off this fucking kick-ass T-shirt. It is the Forest 2024. Peter, thank you so much for the T-shirt. It's really cool. It's got Bigfoot on the back.
It does.
The design.
It does.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
On it. It's fucking awesome.
Jealous.
So I'll let you wear it. Then I'll let you bunch it up in the corner later in my bedroom.
Oh my God.
But thank you, Peter, so much. I love it. I've been wearing it for the next couple episodes and then freelancing it to the Walmart. No fucking go to Walmart unless I have to. But the Meyer is going to see it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn straight. All right.
You guys like Meyer, don't you?
Yes.
I like Meyer well over Walmart.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think it's necessarily it's not a price thing, because I think Meyer's probably a little more expensive. But it's just a comfortability. I think that how do I put this?
The people of Walmart are a different breed.
That's exactly where I was going with it. It's a whole different brand of people that go to Walmart over Meijer. But you know what? You know who I run into at fucking Meijer all the time?
My husband?
Sean.
Yeah. All the time. Every single time I've been in there in the last at least 4 times. Hi, Sean.
It's the place to visit all your friends who you don't get to see very often. All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
Am I ready?
Yeah.
I've read over this. I've read over this, and I've read over this, and I hope I have a very interesting story for you today.
Woohoo!
As we get into the 3rd week of Clowntober. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go. Golden Jay presents the 2016 mass hysteria clown sightings. Listen, so when I originally did the look up on this, and I was like, okay, so 2016 is kind of the focal point. But man, this shit was going on long before the 2016 thing. So you're gonna get some opposing dates to 2016 in my little story here. So, but be prepared. We're kind of all over the place in the 2010s. So I don't know that we went back much farther than that. I'm just kind of breezing through to look at dates, but yeah. All right, are you ready?
We're ready.
Yep.
The 2016 clown sightings were a case of mass hysteria, fueled by reports of people disguised as evil clowns near forests and schools. The incidents were reported in the United States, Canada, Australia, and the United Kingdom, and in other countries and territories. In August of 2016, the sightings were first reported in Green Bay, Wisconsin, in what turned out to be a marketing stunt for a horror movie. The phenomenon later spread to many other cities in the U.S., and by mid-October of 2016, clown sightings and attacks had been reported in nearly all of the U.S. states. 9 of the 13 provinces and territories in Canada, and 18 other countries. Holy fucking shit, guys. You guys fucking roped that thing and fucking took the reins and said, let's bring on the clowns.
So it was all just a promotion.
Well,
first starting.
Yeah, I'll get into that a little bit here in just a little bit. I do believe, I thought I had that written out here where they talk about that. Yeah, I'll get to that. But I'm just saying that, that was kind of the kickoff for all of these other countries and all the states to kind of go with it. They were like, oh, it looks fucking cool. Prior to the incidents of 2016, numerous sightings of people dressed as clowns in odd and inconspicuous settings had occurred throughout the world since 2013. They had videos and images of these peculiar sightings spread through social media posts and other viral sharing content. So once again, if you might have gotten some word of mouth on this, but social media fucking blew this thing up, and everybody's shooting videos and shit like that. One of the possible procure events was in 2013 sighting of a creepy clown in I went with DJ Dub right here. Hold on. Northampton, England. Northampton clown sighting, which were in a town during September and October of 2013, were the works of 3 local filmmakers, Alex Powell, Elliot Simpson, and Luke Urbankey. Sorry, Luke. Fucking just killed that. The clown shared similar looks to Pennywise. Was Pennywise called the Dancing Clown? Mm-hmm. Pennywise the Dancing Clown. Okay. From the Stephen King book It. The trio started a Facebook page for this so-called Northampton clown and were using the appearance to drive traffic to their page. In March of 2014, Matito Morana from owner of a YouTube channel, DM Pranks, began dressing up as an evil clown and terrifying unsuspecting passbyers, with his videos ranking up in hundreds of millions of views.
Wow.
The rash of sightings appeared in California in October of 2014, which centered upon a Wasco clown and primarily occurred in the Wasco, California area, with photos appearing on social media. You getting all this?
Oh, yeah.
Write this down. A segment called Why Are Clowns Scary was part of a 2014 documentary, Killer Legends. The filmmakers traveled to Chicago to explore the previous clown panics that had swept the city in 1991 and again in 2008, linking them to serial killer John Wayne Gacy. Mm-hmm. Oh, and the Stranger Danger panic. Was that
Stranger Danger?
Was that part of his deal? He wasn't stealing kids, though, was he? He was going with little older men, like 17, 18, wasn't it?
Teenagers.
Yeah. Teenagers.
Okay. It was around this time in 2014 that some of the first clown sightings appeared in the U.S., including early sightings in Staten Island, New York. A person in clown attire was spotted in a cemetery in Chicago of July 2015. This occurrence involved 2 residents who spotted a creepy clown scaling a gate at Rose Hill Cemetery late at night. Mm-hmm. After the clown entered the cemetery, they turned and faced the residents and began waving slowly as they made a video recording. The clown ran into the dark wooded area and was not seen again.
You get Nike?
I might have been. He was making balloon animals. Police investigation of the sighting did not lead to any arrests. Oh. So let's get into a little bit more of the 2016 sightings, okay? In early August of 2016, a clown phenomenon began in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and according to the New York Times, reports began to surface of clown sightings in Greenville County, South Carolina in late August. In Greenville County, it was rumored that clowns were attempting to lure children into the woods with money or loitering around.
You're welcome.
Similar, a clown was sighted in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, offering treats to children. The clown fled when police arrived. 5 pictures of creepy clowns roaming a vacant parking lot under the bridge of downtown Green Bay at night started going viral in August of 2016. A Facebook page was created shortly after, claiming that the clown was named Gags. You like that? That's how I keep my concentration. I had to move my fingers.
That's funny.
Yeah, so they started a Facebook page, and they said that the name of the clown was Gags.
Okay.
In the days that followed, the pictures were disclosed of numerous news outlets, including Fox and USA Today. Suspicions of the character being related to a horror movie were confirmed when Wisconsin filmmakers announced that the pictures were a marketing stunt for a then unreleased short film titled Gags. A feature film was produced based on a short film and premiered in 2018, with the film having a limited theater run and released on VOD platforms in September of 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here has become a fucking thing that is annoying the living piss out of me. My phone is ringing right now with scam alerts. Scam likely. The fucking thing is just ringing to beat hell.
Yeah, I've been blocking them, and then I still get a voicemail.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing right now. So
saying I owe all this money. I don't.
I think I sat there the other day. I think it was Monday, and I had 4 of them immediately following each other. And the voicemails they left were all the exact same voicemail. Hi, this is Sarah. I'm like,
from SRS.
They never gave a company name. Sorry, little side note there for the pod people out there. The pod people. I didn't mean that. It was with love. After the Wisconsin incident, numerous of other incidents started popping up across the United States at the end of August of 2016. In early October 2016, further incidents were reported in Canada, and the first occurrences in the United Kingdom and Australia. British communities were described as horrified, and pressure had been placed on police resources. So can you imagine all the phone calls coming in? According to New York Times, a clown sighting resulting in at least 12 arrests across the United States and 1 death.
Wow.
In Reading, Pennsylvania, a 16-year-old boy was fatally stabbed during an incident that could have been provoked by a prowler wearing a clown mask. The charges related to the sighting included making false reports, threats, and chasing people. So somebody got stabbed in that hole. I was a little confused even after I read it 2 or 3 times whether the boy was dressed up and got stabbed, that he had tried to scare somebody and they fucking poked him, or or if he was, this clown actually took it in on himself and took this 16-year-old boy's life. I don't know how that played out. I didn't find any more out of it. So throughout this time, internet social media sites received numerous postings related to the phenomenon. And I don't know, did you know this? The World Clown Association, did you know that existed?
No. Now I do. Wow.
president, the World Clown Association president, Randy, and I fucking did it myself there, dumbass. Randy Christensen took a stance against the trend of people dressing up as clowns to frighten people. Circuses and other clown-related businesses were wow.
Words are hard.
They are. Circuses and other clown-related businesses were affected. In October of 2016, McDonald's decided that Ronald McDonald would have to keep a lower profile as a result of these incidents. Thank you guys for being fans of United States Paranormal incidents. Mac and Nack. A sociologist has called the 2016 a bad time to be a professional clown. The killer clown craze was linked to a significant increase in sales of clown suits in and near Glasgow, Scotland. During Halloween, some Floridians decided to go armed while trick-or-treating. This is all in 2016 when everybody was panicking. Russian ambassadors in London issued a warning to Russia and British citizens because of the clown scare. They told them, they just warned them. Yeah, they just issued a warning. Be careful, clowns, people.
Even the little ones.
Even the little short ones that are kind of cute and you want to play with. Several New Zealand shops withdrew clown costumes from their shelves. In the United States, the Eastside Union High School District and West Milford School District, Ohio School District, and Springboro Community Schools issued a blanket ban on all clown costumes and clown masks, in addition to previously existing policies and restrictions.
Dang.
Target pulled down clown masks from their website and stores as a result of the scare, as did Canadian Tire. Did Canadian Tire have a clown reference?
Oh, no.
The village of Mamaroneck, New Brunswick, asked residents not to dress up as clowns for Halloween. Employees of a theme park were instructed to remove all horror costumes and makeup before leaving work.
Oh.
Yeah. Insane. By October of 2016, several news outlets reported on an alleged clown purge or attack, which supposedly was taking place on Halloween Eve of 2016. There was, while there was no widespread purge attacks as threatened, a family from Florida was attacked on October 31st, 2016 by a group of approximately 20 people in clown masks in the style of the Purge movie, but no arrests were made.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Oh, so this next little bit is an actual article. So you're gonna get a little bit of the extra, little new stuff, but I mean, some of the old stuff that I just talked about. So I thought it was a really, really interesting article. So clown hysteria has taken the country by storm, fueling both fear and fascination while prompting calls for calm from police departments and even from the master of horror, Stephen King. Oh. The craze has since ignited a national phenomenon, with Scary Clown Society reporting in more than 24 states from Alabama to Wisconsin. While many were hoaxes, a handful of the incidents resulted in arrests. In Alabama, at least 7 people faced felony charges of making a terrorist threat connected to clown-related activity. Rainbow City Police Chief Jonathan Horton told the Times The incidents continue to stack up. Hundreds of students in... Oh, no, that's what he told the Times. That's not what he said. The incidents continue to stack up. Hundreds of students in Pennsylvania State University swarmed around campus streets to carry out a mass clown hunt. A Connecticut school district is said to be banning clown costumes and any symbols of terror. And any armed clown hoax temporarily put a Massachusetts college on lockdown. The issue even made it all the way to the White House, where at this time, because this is an old article, Press Secretary Josh Earnest was asked about the phenomenon. He said, "I don't know that the president has been briefed in this particular situation."
Is that how he sounds?
I think so. Obviously, this is a situation that local law enforcement authorities take quite seriously. You don't think he sounds
Maybe.
Clowns have long terrified both children and adults, especially in the 80s, after King created the nightmare-inducing clown Pennywise in a horror novel, It. Criminologists and psychologists agree the root of the fear lies in the fact that clowns wear heavy makeup and paint extreme emotions on their face. There, I'm doing it again, ain't I? That hide their true identity and feelings. Yeah, it just keeps me in pace. It keeps me in pace. The fascination with clowns is really the fact that they're not real, says Scott Bond, a criminologist and professor of sociology at Drew University in New Jersey. We don't know what's underneath the makeup. It could be anyone or anything.
Ew.
They're actually very frightening. So what if clowns were actual aliens? It's like the double zinger for J-Dub, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Gross.
It's an adrenaline rush. It's a party. It's a game, Bond says. My gut reaction is that this is going to eventually burn out. Could someone get hurt along the way? Yes, if it got out of hand, especially if alcohol is involved.
Oh, blame it on the alcohol.
Goddamn Jack Daniels. But I don't necessarily think it's going to lead to a clown killer. But it did, didn't it? Some police departments in the county, including New York Police Department, have been trying to ease fears by publicly saying that there are no credible clown threats. Hey, man, work it out. In New Haven, Connecticut, where school officials have banned clown costumes over a number of menacing clown-related social media posts. David Hartman, spokesman for the local police department, says authorities are monitoring the national climate on the frenzy, but have not seen anything tangible. Crazy, huh? This is no different than swatting. Have you ever heard of swatting?
No.
It is no different than knockout game. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
This is what Hartman says. In reference to two other recent fads in which hoax 911 callers to send SWAT teams to an address under false pretense, and people attempting to knock out random targets with a single punch. We are not going to let this take over.
Oh my God. You just punch random people?
But it's got to be one punch. If you don't put them down, then you don't fucking win.
No, you probably get shot.
You probably these days. But the clown chaos has already taken a toll on the professional clown community. I fear for my life, says Jordan Jones, who works part-time portraying Snuggles the Clown in a haunted house.
Gross.
The 22-year-old from Pennsylvania says he's afraid of what he sees on the news, like the clown hunting at Penn State. At the end of the day, people look at me like I'm a clown trying to hurt them, he says. I feel that people are out clown hunting because they think it's cool now. I'm scared that someone might take a swing.
Well, then take your makeup off before you leave work.
Yeah, exactly. Joan travels from his home in Pennsylvania to his job at Screamland Farms in Maryland every weekend. Do you suppose he travels with the makeup on? Because that would be kind of dumb.
Yeah, that'd be dumb.
He says he is well known as Snuggles the Clown in his neighborhood, but he's concerned about how people outside of the community will react. I really think people mistake me when I put my stuff on. They forgot that it's a person under the mask. Jones, who has been a clown for a decade, recently began, you ready for this? Clown Lives Matter movement on his Facebook page to draw attention to the plight of professional clowns. This is very serious for me. I put a lot of time and effort into this, he says. It's not a game anymore. Teenagers going around thinking it's funny. I think it's cruel. I think it's a sickness. We are not the people in the woods, he adds. We are not the enemy.
Choose kindness, not violence.
J-Dub's got you. Just be, the whole thing with clowns is it's supposed to be fun. Clowns are supposed to be fun, are they not? Mm-mm. No, they're not supposed to be fun? You don't like clowns at all, do you?
Well, I don't really care.
All right, you ready for this? My last little bit here. The fear of clowns is known as...
Chorophobia.
Chorophobia?
Chlorophobia. I can't fucking speak. Well, what are you asking me for? Chlorophobia. That is the big word for the fear of clowns. It is understandable because even if they're not serial killers, clowns are really creepy. It's misleading to ask when clowns it's misleading to ask when clowns turn bad, warns the writer Benjamin Radford in his history Bad Clowns. They were never good. They represent evil. In the role of the clown, devils, both the lusty thickness and the sharp, clever deceives are always clowns.
Clowns are the devil.
Clowns are the devil.
Wow. I grew up with Bozo, so hey, I mean,
And Happy's
he didn't scare me, but yeah, I don't know. It was a TV thing, to see a real live clown standing in front of me. That might scare me a little.
Yeah, because we had Bozo and Happy's place.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and Happy was
was
a
more
hobo.
of a he was a hobo.
Yeah.
But
Listen. So
with a painted face.
He had clown makeup on.
Yeah, he did.
You're not wrong. So here's the thing. Years ago, my buddy Donnie had a botched surgery in which he lost oxygen to his brain and he died.
Oh.
But he was in catatonic state. They put him in a hospice in South Bend, and we went up several times to go and just sit with him and his family, his sons and his daughter and his wife and the whole 9 yards. We were driving back late. I mean, it was dark. I don't know how it was 10, 11 o'clock. I don't remember what time. As I was coming through South Bend, in the residential area on the south side, as somebody was standing on the side of the road in a clown mask, just waving at me.
Ew.
That is fucking creepy.
Did you drive by and flip them off?
I think I was more in shock because I was the only one in the fucking car that's seen him. Somebody, I think, was sleeping.
Probably.
And as I was talking to my friend Scotty T, and everybody who knows me knows Scotty T, he said that even Etna Green had one that stood up at the park and just watched people drive around in this period.
Gross.
So it is everywhere. It's not just Green Bay or North Carolina.
Right, yeah.
People were doing it.
Everything becomes a fad. If something gets viewed a million times, then, a million other people are going to go out and do the same damn thing.
Well, that's like, A few years ago, somebody had made a post saying, if you see this in your yard, that means that your house has been tagged to come and kill your dog. Or if you have a pit bull and this is in your yard, beware, because people are going to come kill your dog. And yeah, I was like, come to my house and try it, get shot.
Right. But still, people are fucking crazy that way. I mean, they will attempt it for some weird reason. And I'm surprised that they've only reported one death. Because in today's time, if somebody gets fucking scared too bad by somebody coming after them, you see these videos on YouTube. You see them where they come around the corner dressed as clown carrying a bat. Who's to say somebody's not going to pull a fucking gun out and shoot them? Period. And you see these videos of people that do retaliate, and then the person that is supposed to be doing the scaring or whatever is like, dude, it's just a prank. It's just a prank.
Or the shows.
Yeah.
The shows, like what is that called? Scare tactics?
Yeah.
Or pranked? Or what was it called? Pranked? Yeah. Scare tactics. That one's like legit.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of those got pretty intense. So, yeah, I'm surprised that there was only one death in all of this that they're reporting that I could find on there. There may have been more. I don't know. But, yeah, it does kind of surprise me a little bit. Crazy. So, there you go.
There you go.
There is my story of the 2016 Clown Mass Hysteria, baby.
Ooh, hysteria.
Pretty much fun, wasn't it? Fun, wasn't
It was. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it's fun listening to you botch words.
Hey, listen, I never said I was perfect.
You just
Had to listen to
clowning
mine last
around.
time.
I was just clowning. Yeah, I was just
Clowning
clowning.
around. He knows how to speak.
Some days. So listen, we want to thank everybody for being a part of Clowntober so far. We got one more episode. It was supposed to be Logan, but he's still having his issues with computers.
Difficulties.
So we have pivoted, and we have an idea that we're going to bring to you. So hopefully you enjoy it. The research for me has been a lot of fun, so I'm really excited to record this episode coming up. And so we hope you guys like it. But coming this weekend, as this episode comes out on what is today, the 10th, and what is it going to be? What is next Wednesday? We're recording it a week in advance, but what is next Wednesday's date?
16th.
The 16th. Okay, as this episode comes out on October 16th, the 19th, on Saturday, we are going to be at Para-Unity!
Hey, Peru, Indiana.
That's right.
Clown Town.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So come on down. Come visit us. It's free to get in. They've got a shit ton of vendors in there.
Yes.
and food trucks.
And food trucks. It's going to be a blast from 10 to 6. Come down if you're close enough to get there. Come down and hang out with us. Come meet us. Introduce yourself. We would love to meet the people that we don't hear from.
Yeah.
And there's, like I said, there's a ton of shit going on. They're going to have, they got panels going on and interviews and stuff like that. It's you know, it's an 8-hour stretch that's going to be amazing. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have some giveaway stuff, some buttons, and some informational postcards. I was looking for postcards. And we are going to have a raffle box set up so you can sign up. And we are going to give away a T-shirt during our live on Halloween night. So you can come sign up there. But as a listener who may not be able to drive, you know, I know that like Lance is somewhere in Nevada and Larissa's in Kansas City. Mason's out there in Virginia or West Virginia.
Cans in Kentucky.
Carrie in Arizona.
Yeah. So I know you can. It's a long drive to come visit us. So I know you can't make it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you, our listeners, a chance. I'm moving the fucking hands again. Bringing out the pews. I'm going to give our listeners a chance to get in on this T-shirt giveaway. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so as we've done in the past, we are going to spin the wheel. So every name that goes into that raffle box is going to be in the wheel.
On the wheel?
On the wheel. Mm-hmm. Right now, I'm going to ask you a question. And you can email me at the United States of Paranormal @gmail.com. I thought about like just taking like the first 5, but I'm not. I'm going to take I'm going to take whoever answers this question, and I'm going to put your name in the wheel when we do the giveaway.
Okay.
The United States of Paranormal at gmail.com.
Okay.
Here is your question. In what episode of the United States of Paranormal did me and Alicia hear a voice come through the audio just before the camera fell off its stand? Are you a true fan?
Right answers only, right?
Right answers only.
Everybody.
It could have
5,
been
6, 7, 8,
It
9.
could have been this one. It could have been that one. Could have been, I don't know. I'm telling you. So it goes back. But there is an episode where we heard a voice and the camera fell off of the stand.
Pretty creepy.
What episode and what was the episode called?
Ooh.
United States Paranormal. I'll take all correct answers. Names will go on the wheel for the t-shirt giveaway.
Very good.
That's a good one.
I'm excited to see what we get. Next week, I will have another question. A different question.
Sweet.
But unfortunately, if you
Don't
email
listen
me
right
on
away.
if you email right away with the first one, you're only going to get only one name on the wheel. I mean, you can't answer both.
But
You
yeah,
can answer
both
you
questions.
please answer both questions, but you're only going to get one time on the wheel, just one name on the wheel. So you won't get multiple names. So it makes it a little fair for the people who just signed up for the raffle.
Are you going to put it on Facebook too?
No.
Okay. That's why.
Yep. No, that's fine. No, yeah, it's not going on Facebook. It's not going to be a Facebook question. It's just for our listeners who tune into us every week and listen to the whole show. And Golden Jay's terrible pronunciation of a lot of shit.
They had to listen to it on the last one with me.
I know, right?
So it's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine.
I love it. All right, so there you go. That's the question.
It's a good one.
United States Paranormal at gmail.com. Thank you guys so much. And don't forget to go check out the Kick-Ass merch store.
I got my Clowntober shirt.
Rocker Chick's got
I'll be
hers.
wearing it at Para-Unity.
That's right. J-Dub's got hers on the way.
And my Dolltober.
Yeah. And Dolltober and Vamptober merch is also up for the month of October. So get out there and grab it while you can. I love the coffee mugs. They've got all 3 fucking logos on it. I mean, come on. You can't go wrong. Go get yourself one. All right, guys. We're out. Thank you. And keep it spooky. I'll see you on the other side.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the United States of Paranormal podcast. Check us out at UnitedStatesOfParanormal.com, where you can find our Spotlight of the Month, Fan of the Month, and all of our amazing merchandise. Or you can find us on social media at Facebook at the United States of Paranormal, Instagram at the United States of Paranormal, and YouTube at the United States of Paranormal 1795. And don't forget, we are now on Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/2sop.
Please check out the other podcasts in the Golden Mojo Entertainment Network of podcasts. The Call Guys, Golden Image Podcast, Indiana Chiefs Fans, Golden 80s, The Gridiron Kings, Murd Nerds, and A Quart of Books and Booze, all of which can be found at goldenmojoent.com or wherever you stream your favorite podcasts.
And if you have a location or a story that you would like for us to check into, please email us at the United States of Paranormal at gmail.com. Please like, rate, and subscribe wherever you listen. Thank you for all of your support. Bye.